I did ride horses for a little while with him at the beginning, but my horse got struck by lightning.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Is your favorite color hotter than fire engine red? Oh yeah.
Were you born into this, or did you happen into this?
I happened into it.
Yes, you did.
I was from a town, not a city, but a town.
Yep. And what were the challenges that came with the realities of being a rancher's wife and what you kind of imagined that it was going to be like to be a cowboy's wife?
I thought, I was pretty young, and Harry was, and I thought, we're going to get to ride horses all the time, everywhere, and just do whatever we want to do. And that was not true.
The case.
No.
What did you get to do?
I did ride horses for a little while with him at the beginning, but my horse got struck by lightning.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So that changed things?
Yes, because Harry was afraid there wasn't going to be a gentle horse enough for me.
How soon did you have kids?
Probably about 2.5 years after we got married.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
We lived at a ranch and worked for wonderful people. Yeah, at the Fletcher.
The Fletcher, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we moved to the Patan, and I was the cook. I was the cook there.
Yes.
And Harry informed me that my job, because I did ask him after the kids were born, I said, okay, well, what is my job?
Yeah.
And he said, your job is to clean the house, cook meals, and take care of the kids. And I said, what's your job? And he said, well, my job is to work and to take care of the car and the yard.
Yeah.
He never has taken care of a yard, ever. Someone else
We were
has.
talking about Ross feeling responsible for my plants when I leave, and just, how Harry might have just watered them right before you got home, so that soil was wet.
That's the way that went.
That's awesome. And what was it like raising Cree with him being a cowboy? Did he go to work with Harry?
Cree, from when he was a tiny little boy, he loved horses.
Yeah, and he's one of the best guys with horses that I've ever been around.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He really likes it. And he, when he was little bitty, I think he was out of diapers probably, but
Yes.
we used to go to a trough, an old rock trough, and stand up and whistle for his mare to come to him, and she would, and he would just climb on her horse, bareback, and go wherever they were going. And
I love that.
from the time he was little, I don't remember a time that he didn't ride or go with his dad. I think once in a blue moon he got to actually sleep when he went with Harry in the middle of the day and things like that.
Take a nap occasionally in a truck cab.
Yep. Going to school was traumatic for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
he had a very bad time.
yeah, I mean, when you got the freedom of a horse and the responsibility that comes with getting to work with grown men all the time, who wants to go sit in a classroom?
Yeah. First time he took Cree horseback with him out there. They went through a creek and had trees all through it. And we weren't used to that at the Patan.
No.
And so off he goes. And Harry tried to keep a branch from hitting it when he went through with his horse. And he couldn't
Really
hold it.
just springed it back and
Yeah.
let her fly.
Knocked him down. And Cree said, gosh, Dad, we got to get shorter horses for out here.
Oh,
so
my God.
I thought that was a good one.
That is so cute.
Cree is like, when he was little, he was like Dr. Doolittle.
Yes.
He would run and he caught a deer one time. He caught every kind of animal
that you
under
could
the
catch.
sun. Yeah, if he could see it,
He was going to catch it.
it was his. He used to reach up on a porch that really had a low ceiling.
Yeah.
But he used to reach up there and grab birds.
Oh, my gosh.
He was a funny little kid. All his life, I think that's all he's ever wanted to do. I tried to warn Joanna when they got married, but she said, well, I said, her boys might grow up to be cowboys. And
Yep.
she said, oh, they'll probably be businessmen. But she doesn't remember that anymore, so you might not want to put that.
And they sure are cowboys,
Oh,
aren't they?
they like it too.
Yes.
I think the challenges as a wife are that you can't plan anything.
Yeah.
And if something happens unexpectedly, sometimes you don't get to pay any attention to what's going on because cows and horses come first
Oh, always.
before anything
We
else.
have run into that
Yeah. So
thing.
that's a
issue.
hard one.
Yes.
I used to really worry about him because he would be gone
Yeah.
a lot by himself.
Yeah.
A lot. But
He's always okay.
he was pretty good. He fell into a cactus once and he thought he might be dying because he had thorns all over. But he was okay.
That's good.
He got okay. And it hadn't slowed him down any, so I guess he's still
Yeah, he's all
going.
right.
When I got married, Harry and I were driving out in the pasture one time. And he looked off and he said, there's a bull over there that I probably need to tend to in a little bit. And I was just so amazed that I wrote my dad and mom a letter saying how smart Harry was, that he could tell a cow from a bull way far away.
Yeah.
So my parents were really worried about me, and they didn't think I was going to make it as a ranch wife, I don't think. I think my dad had a lot of concerns. But I can't imagine living any other way than we
Yeah.
live. And it's just part of who you are and
That's right.
what you do. And the drive sometimes gets a little long.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that,
It's pretty
it's
awesome.
good to be home, and I love every bit of it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big participant in going out, and I don't ride with them
Yeah.
hardly at all. And so, I get to hear about it secondhand. Though.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's all okay. But I love my life.
Yeah.
I love every bit of it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh.